Hey everyone. This is my first post uh, in my little sleeve gastrectomy journey. Um, Literally just made the decision yesterday afternoon that is the right path for me. A little history on me. I have been overweight most of my life. I have lipedema and lymphedema, and have really struggled the last several years to lose weight and to keep it off. Keto has proven recently to be very effective, but at this point, at 395 pounds, I really, really need a pretty drastic tool to help me reach my goals. Now, I will say that the sleeve gastrectomy really wasn't even on my radar. I originally began thinking about weight loss surgery about 3 months ago. I had heard the term duodenal switch in one of my lipedema groups, and it showed pretty favorably in reducing the lipedema diseased areas in people's legs, and that's where the majority of my weight is, in my rump and in my legs. You can Google it if you don't know what lipedema is. It's a painful fat disorder that is resistant to diet and exercise, and it's like dragging around tree trunks. It's awful. So I've become very debilitated. So when I heard about duodenal switch, I started running with it and just doing a lot of research on it. I'm kind of bent that way. When I'm interested in something, I kind of go at it like a dog with a bone and learn all I can. So I got really excited about it, thinking that that was going to be the right course for me. I started at the bariatric center doing, the prerequisites that you have to do when you're working towards weight loss surgery, and only finally had my consult with the actual surgeon yesterday. I picked him because his reviews were great, and he came highly recommended. But when we met yesterday, he knew that I was very insistent about wanting the duodenal switch, but he had to break it to me that he didn't feel that I was a good candidate for it. I am 5'2", on a good day, and I'm 395 pounds of very, very short stature, very compact little person, he called me. I thought that was really nice of him. And that it would just be too high risk for him to get in there and, do all the switching up of my intestines that need to be done. But he did say that I'd be a great candidate for the sleeve. A very kind man, very compassionate, like him very much. And I walked out of there really not knowing if I was ever going to come back, really. Was seriously thinking that, well, I guess I'll just have to find another surgeon. I went home and had a bit of a little pity party, and did praying about it, and talked to my parents about it, who gave me some wonderful godly counsel. Prayed about it some more, and just had this peace come over me that I believe the sleeve is the way to go for me. So, that being said, this is my first post in my sleeve gastrectomy journey. I don't like that word. I think it's overused. I think it's smarmy. Everybody's on a journey. But this is mine. For the past couple months, I've been swimming in a sea of doctor's appointments. Tomorrow I actually see the dietitian, and they're going to do a Sika test, which is they're going to measure what part of my body is water, tissue, fat, bone, all of that good stuff. And with my lymphedema and my lipedema, I'm really curious to see what those results are. And I guess that'll help them to determine things in relation to my diet and my nutrition, I guess. I'm not really sure. The next week I have to go to a fitness evaluation. I'm not looking forward to that. I have severe pain in my lower back. I can't stand for longer than 2 minutes. I can't walk much at all. I can't do my grocery shopping anymore. I have to either have a delivery service do it or a friend of mine. So I've become very immobile. It's been a struggle, and it's just time to do something to change that. The thing with the duodenal switch is that you do have to do your part, and it's a lifetime of a lot of vitamins and really, really high amounts of protein. But with the sleeve, you really have to take a more active role because it's only going to take you so far. So I need to have a mind switch, and just come to a place of acceptance that not all of my issue is because of lipedema. There's plenty of burgers and fries and pizza and fried chicken in this body that I can get rid of on my own. And so I have to own that. So my plan is to use the sleeve as a tool, knowing that I've got that 1 year to 1.5 year window, that honeymoon period to get off as much weight as I can before things level off for me. It's going to mean totally rethinking everything I know about nutrition. I'm going to try to keep an open mind because I thoroughly believe that a keto way of eating is very beneficial to my body, me specifically, in regards to pain and just the weight loss, that I can get from it. My problem is I can make a 40 or 50 pound goal on my own. The struggle is knowing once I get there that I have another 4 or 5 of those 50 pound goals to go, and that's that's really so overwhelming, and that's usually where I fall off the wagon and go back to my stinking thinking and horrible eating habits. So I am going through Novant Bariatrics. My surgeon is Dr. Vollinger. Like I said, he seems to be a very kind man, very compassionate. And, he asked me yesterday if I wanted to be taken off of, the books for the rest of my appointments, for the next few months, or if I wanted to think about it, what I wanted to do. And I said, no, keep me on the books. I'm going to go home and I'm going to think about this. I'm going to pray about it, do some more research and everything. The ball got rolling, last month. And, I'm determined to do this. So, I just wanted to touch base with everybody and introduce myself. My name's Tammy. Hi, how you doing? I am married to the love of my life. And we have a grown daughter who is married and on her own now, and a little boy who's just a treasure to us, and a little Shih Tzu named Maggie. And we live in the Charlotte area. I look forward to giving you updates as I feel like they need to be made. I have friends and family that want to follow my little adventure, so this will be a good way for them to do that. And I'm just hoping, with all the videos that I've watched on YouTube regarding the duodenal switch and regarding the sleeve, it's just been so encouraging to me. It's been inspiring. It's given me information, the good, the bad, and the ugly. So I thought, maybe I can have a voice in this. Maybe I can help somebody out. My insurance requires a full 12 months before they will sign off and agree to the surgery. So this is not something that's going to happen right away. I'm hoping to do this by the end of next year. It's actually got to be done by the end of next year for a few reasons, just because, insurance deductibles and out-of-pockets, that resets January 1st. And in order to pay for my portion of it, we're going to have to put a big chunk of money on our FSA card through my husband's work. And I don't know if you know too much about FSA, but it's a use it or lose it situation. So We're thinking that it's going to be about $5,000 for us out of pocket to make this happen. So I need to get on the ball. I have to lose 40 to 50 pounds in order to be approved by the surgeon. And then, of course, a slew of ongoing doctor's appointments, psych evaluation. I had that last week. And it's funny, too, because I walked in there thinking I felt very grounded about myself. And I walked out of there thinking, oh my gosh, that woman must think I'm crazy. Oh, so, but nobody's come to get me to put me in a padded cell, so I guess I'm okay for now. I'll keep you posted on that. What else? Oh gosh, just a ton of different. I'm gonna have a endoscopy that's coming up on the 7th of November. They're gonna do something called a cardio coach, where I'm gonna lay in a comfortable chair and have a tube put in my mouth, and I'm gonna have to breathe in and out for about 20 minutes for them to determine my metabolic rate. I don't know. I'm still learning all this. I'm brand new at this, and just embracing the sleeve gastrectomy. I'm just believing that this is going to be an amazing tool for me. And as I feel like updates need to be made, I will let you guys know. But I am super excited, and I will say that I've tried pretty much everything in my life, and I've been successful up to a point, and just get discouraged and just can't do it on my own anymore. I'm a firm believer in natural and homeopathic remedies. I did that for a few years with a company that really helped me get my life back for a while, but then it just kind of fizzled out and didn't work so well for me anymore. I do believe that you should go natural whenever possible before going to strong medications and that sort of thing. So I'd like to stay as natural as I possibly can through this journey, and I have some little tricks up my sleeve that I will be using, like my CBD oil and stuff like that. I'm just kind of hippie-ish when it comes to things like that, you know. I'm not against medications, and obviously I'm not against weight loss surgery. I kind of was up until a couple months ago, and like I said, the only reason why I'm interested in it is because, you know, it was brought up in my lipedema group. That was the first time I'd ever seriously considered it. I never in a million years thought just a couple months ago that I would be on this track that I'm on, but here I am. So it's encouraging to know that maybe by the end of next year, I will be waking up on the loser's bench and starting my new life. So anyway, here's to me and better health and being here for much longer for my family, my husband, my babies, you know, my parents. My parents are they're active, they're healthy, and, you know, no parent wants to, you know, bury their child. I don't want that to be me. So anyway, you guys take care, and I'll update you soon. Bye.